guys, welcome to your session today. For those that do not know me, I'm Tabitha and I will be your spiritual advisor for this session. Okay guys, I apologize about the other day. I tried to deliver a transmission and I was having some weird computer issues, which like usually never happens to me. So anyways, I've just done a whole new reading. So this is for star seeds. Doesn't really matter which star seed you are, but I think it's probably going to relate with the Pleiades or so the Pleiadian starseeds. But yeah, anyways, regardless, this is for people that are on a mission. If you are a light worker and you are raising the vibration of the planet and humanity, then this reading is for you. It is a collective reading, so people are on different stages, so you may be at a different part in this reading, but this is kind of just collectively what we're going through right now. Okay, guys, so before I start, I just want to talk quickly about selenite. So this is a really good cleansing stone. I actually use a selenite wand to cut cords, and it came up in this reading, so I did want to mention that. This is really good for dispelling negative energy. It really uplifts your vibration and your frequency, your outlook. It really cleanses and it gives you the ability to have a better, like a more positive outlook on life, really, not just situations, but just in life. It's really uplifting, really cleansing. Okay, so for starters, I see that you guys have been working really hard. You're putting your plans into action, right? So you kind of know like what you want to do now, and you're starting to put that into action. And you're being recognized for that. You have the Three of Crystals here, and sorry, I actually know the person, or like the person in this card is a real person. Sorry. So I just had to mention that. Her name is Phoebe. You can follow her on Instagram. 𝒯𝒶𝒷𝒾𝓉𝒽𝒾. Anyways, so this card is also about like, being watched for your talents, recognition. Um, it's also just about like working really hard. Like they tell me you guys have been working really hard on your missions. You are trying to uncover the universe and trying to understand, your coding, your DNA. This is the journey, right? This is the enlightenment process. So you're really learning about the universe, and you are also trying to expand other people's knowledge of the universe as well. It is also talking about, they're talking about coming to completion right now. So you have the Ten of Swords here, which tells me, some difficult challenges that we have faced are coming to an end. So they just want me to talk quickly to you guys about some things that you may be releasing right now. Shame is a huge one collectively. So we're really trying to, and they're telling me like root chakra too, like things that are the root chakra. I'm hearing really heavily like divine feminine, uh, root chakras and shame, and it coming up to be cleared. I am hearing it as across the board though, like collectively, shame is a big one that we are dealing with again. Also, just unconditional love, and manifestation, which is gonna come up. So some other things that may be associated that are coming up right now for the collective, I'm hearing envy. Well, I'm hearing like jealousy, but I prefer to use the word envy because I don't wish bad things upon people. Where jealousy, that's the difference between jealousy and envy. I can be envy because I want that or I aspire to be like you, but jealousy is wishing bad things upon people because they have it. So they, for some reason, just really wanted me to explain that to you guys. They were also saying that you guys are purging betrayal, heavily betrayal. For some, or well, for like everyone, it's almost coming to the realization too that you have been betrayed, and you may have betrayed people unbeknownst to even yourself by like choosing yourself. So those are some things that are being purged at this time and coming to an end. We're ending a karmic cycle here. We're closing it out. This is the age of deception right now. So just keep that in mind. You came back to a time where things needed to be healed, and that's a big part of our collective mission here, is just raising that vibration. So you are on the, like, this is passionate, okay, guys? You guys are passionate about what you are doing. You are on the right track. You guys actually had two aces back to back. So those creative projects right now that you are thinking about doing, continue to do those because they are going to be profitable for you. And what I'm talking about projects, guys, I mean, like, if you are working on things for the higher good, continue to put your passion and your efforts behind that, whether that's technology, whether that's educating people, whether that's creativity like outlets, whether that's shaping the youth, whatever you are called to do. You found your passion. You've ended some really hard cycles, and out of all of that has come, this passion and abundance. And manifestation, you have the power to manifest whatever you want right now. You have the Midas touch. They are gifting us with this time right now. And when this is currently being filmed, tomorrow is September 13th, 2019, and we have a harvest full moon. So this is a time, and we were just in Virgo season as well, right? So plus we had all this Virgo energy because of what was going on. And that's where these plans came into place, right? So really putting action towards your plans is what they were really stressing at this time. There is going to be a tower moment coming for us, guys, collectively, okay? It's going to be uncomfortable, but I think it's going to be uncomfortable because we are embarking on a brand new journey. A lot of us had to take risks to get to where we're going. A lot of us had to leave things behind in the past. I can see that right here. We have Five of Pentacles, so being left out in the cold. But something I want to point out to you guys as well is, there's this power moment and this crumbling and destruction and end of obviously things that were painful collectively, that we were purging, that we had to experience so that we knew to even purge them. But do you notice like where we're going? Like, so maybe you may be leaving things behind and feeling like you're leaving people in the cold, but like you're traveling into the universe. You're gaining a different perspective at this time. You're seeing things from many point of view. You're seeing things multidimensional now. You're seeing beyond the veil. So this can all be super uncomfortable, and there's going to be dramatic changes, and they really want you guys to know that if you're going to fight the current, it's not going to work. You're going to hit blocks, okay? There will be upsets that are going to upset you. So if you learn to just kind of ride and like go with the flows and be like, okay, this happened, I really thought that was going to come through and it didn't. Roll with it. The universe got my back. They'll make sure I get what I need. The universe knows what I want. I've been clear and concise in co-creating, so they will make it better than I could have imagined, or I haven't learned the lesson yet and I need to do some more inner healing, because we do have here, this tower moment, and then feeling spiritually kind of left out and having to really like go within to gain perspectives. Okay. But you know what happens, guys, when you take time out to meditate and to learn? You start to transform. When you start to download or you start to listen to your moral codes, your galactic code, when you connect with source, universe, God, when you connect with your guides and learn all about your Akashic records, you are transforming into what you were created to be. And if you guys are on a mission, then you know that you got to be your authentic self. Otherwise, it's not going to work. So within all that, though, you feel how suppressed you've been. You feel collectively how suppressed we've been, and how we really do need to change this environment. And through all of this, you gain so much knowledge that you can turn into a spiritual teacher, they're saying. Which I believe that if you're on this mission, that's ultimately a big part of what you're here to do. We have to teach them how to raise this vibration. We have to teach them how to heal. We got to give people the tools to better themselves, to better humanity, to save planet Earth. So we have the Emperor here. So this is power. This is commitment to your dreams. This is they're telling me this is also like a connection, like, like this is a spiritual connection um from the divine, from the above. Like this is the emperor, this is the authority figure, this is the power, this is the leader. They also want me to talk a little bit about Egypt. And okay, so they want me to talk about pyramids. Okay, so the reason pyramids, I think, were, and I mean, like, they can correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I'm understanding, we want to leave behind information. So we do this in forms of books, internet recordings, but it gets to a point where a lot of that can be destroyed or hidden. So you need to make a structure that is like not destructible. Hence these pyramids that people can't figure out. And I can tell you, in Egypt, they had a laser. They had a laser and they had projection. They were able to like project things. So, and then that's why these tombs, or these, pyramids, they have all this ancient knowledge and scripture and hieroglyphics and just incredible information. Information is power. What they want me to tell you from that. Okay, so next we have the Queen of Swords. They are telling me that a lot of you are just feeling like you got to detach, you got to cut things out. And yeah, this is what you got to do. Right now we are in that point. You don't have very much time left until, the boats leave, quote unquote. So you really got to be putting all your effort into either like releasing and healing, or putting it into growing this soul mission. Remember, guys, always be working out of light. So if you are hitting roadblocks, go back to your healing. What is it that you haven't purged yet? What do you got to release? There's a huge hanging on. Your new life is going to cost you your old. A great tarot reader that I follow, she says that, XI Missy underscore XI. So it is a time that you got to detach. This is a time that you got to cut things out. You are powerful, though. You are intelligent. Remember that. You have the power. Okay, guys. So yeah, you Palladians right now, you're double missioned. So you're channeling and uplifting humanity. So a lot of you probably have jobs that like spiritual teachers, and just like raising vibrations, light workers, we need it all. Whatever you are doing to uplift humanity, keep doing it. If you're doing music, if you're producing films, if you're writing, if you're teaching, if you're working with technology and creating, if you're working with nature, just everything. We need all of your coding. You need to bring it into today's time. What is not aligning with you guys right now? Okay, what does not align with the authentic you? Because it needs to go. It needs to be cut. You got the power. So sit in meditation if you have to, and just really authentically, ask God, universe, source, spirit, ascended masters, archangels, like ask them, ask your galactic family for these downloads and coding as to what is not aligning. But they tell me that you already know. At this point, you should probably have a good idea of what you're trying to release, and it may even just be those things that I just talked about earlier in the reading. So we tend to do this, especially right now, because we are in this Virgo energy and we want to be of service, but you're all play and no, or sorry, you're all work and no play right now. So they want you to take the time out and enjoy a little. Okay, enjoy life, have fun, celebrate. Don't be so serious. Don't be like, I gotta heal. I just gotta do all this stuff. Like, I don't have time to like socialize. Like you do. Time is an illusion. You do have time to socialize. It's part of your mission. So, but do take that time, guys, out to do your self reflections and your healing if you need to. Don't feel ashamed to take time for you and fill your own inner cup, because sometimes we can get a little lost in that and we forget to do that. But this weekend or whenever you watch this, go enjoy yourself. You are already doing it, so stop overthinking it, guys. It's a season, not a tread, or get off the treadmill. It's not a Rebecca Campbell, actually, in this deck, she has a card, and it basically like it says something like it's a season, so get off the treadmill. Like don't it's a whole life. It all happens in divine timing. So even if you like skip ahead, no one's going to be there to like help and join you. So you might as well just work at the universe's pace and just trust that you're already doing it, that you're already on the path right now, and it's all coming together. It is really important for you not to dim to fit in right now. Your light is needed. Your authenticity is needed. Please, just guys, you have the strength. Like you are power. You have the passion and the abundance behind you. You've worked hard for this. This is you working hard and getting recognized and appreciated. So, don't dim to fit in. Be you. Be the one that God created, okay? Be the one that you co-created with God, that you were like, man, I'm going on this huge mission. Like, let me tell you something. This is kind of how it goes down. So it's like, I'm going on this super mission to Earth, and, I have a lot to do there. So we're going to write up this whole story right now. Well, do you not think that you and God made you perfect for your story? Do you not think that he gave you everything that you needed? Or maybe you were like, I don't need brown hair. I'll be in, whatever time that is, and they will have hair dye. Like, oh, I don't need that. By that time, they'll have this. So just remember that. So don't be so hard on yourself, because you and God created this and wrote this together. Protection. It is a time to protect yourself, guys. So please, if you use crystal divination, get your protection crystals up. So Shooknite, onyx, you can use tourmaline, you can use obsidian, jet, tektite. Those are all great stones for protection. We can cut cords. So I am probably going to post another video about cord cutting, and I'll go over teaching that to you guys. But you can use selenite for that, and a selenite wand, sorry, is what I meant to say, a selenite wand, and cut your cords. You can use Archangel Michael to cut your cords, and we want to ultimately call back your power. I want you guys to be powerful, and we want to call that back. Okay, so just because of the harvest moon right now, sorry about that. You're very close to achieving your goal, guys, so hang in there. I do really feel like some hard work is like, trust me, if you are close to leaving right now, if you are in the like port waiting in line, you know that your goal is in reach. Work through your fears, guys. This is it, okay? This is the, like, the last of the purging. This is like the universe saying, exam time. So how are you doing, guys? Don't lose yourself in it. Don't get deceived. Listen to yourself. Listen to your inner code, your authenticity. Connect with your source. You know when, like, you have a gut feeling? Listen to that. You know when you can tell that it's someone, like, not someone in your head, but like, listen to yourself, not to your ego. Listen to yourself and your higher self, that downloaded, that version of you that you get. Confidence is key right now. Leo energy. Okay, guys, I am going to just close out with a star seed affirmation here for you guys. Thank you so much for letting me tap into your energy. And your affirmation, star seeds, is star seed. Raise the vibration of the planet through your radiant, loving light. Thanks, guys. Love you so much. Bye.